Paulina, mom and dad is calling you. Better come out from where you are hiding. She's not in the restroom. Where would she be?
Dear Daddy, I know you'll be looking for me and wondering where I went to, but don't worry about me. I am fine. I'm writing to say thank you for giving me shelter and for loving me in your own way. However, I want you to know that I have left the house and I didn't take your money. I'm not the thief and I have never stolen from anyone. You didn't raise me as a thief.
So she has left the house. How is that possible?
Morning and you're still sleeping.
Rochas is really a sweet person. He's been really nice and appreciative of me, and in ways I feel a bit of what Eunice had with him when she was alive. Damn, she was really lucky with him, unlike me, who has never been lucky with men. I wish Rochas could even look at my side and appreciate me beyond the friendship we share, to love me.
You might even marry Rochas.
The thought of those words Eunice said to me makes me feel excited, like I can be the woman for Rochas, to be part of what Eunice was to him. But I doubt this will happen, because all he refers to me as is still a friend. Should I tell him about how I feel? Maybe that will make him open up to me, or should I keep showing him in ways how much I love him until he finally notices me?
I can't believe she left the house. You know this is all your fault, right?
How is any of this my fault? Can't you see that she stole from us and left the house? After everything we did for her.
I don't think it is because of the money she left. It's because of how you have been treating her and threatening her.
Wait, so it's now my fault that she left the house. But please, how have I been treating her?
You know how you have been treating her, so stop asking me that question.
You've not answered the question yet, George. You've not told me how I've been treating her. Or are you saying if she does something wrong, I shouldn't correct her?
That's not what I'm saying. See, we have to look for her. Because where is she going to stay out there?
I don't care. I didn't send her out of the house, so I have no interest in her whereabouts. She should just make sure she doesn't return back to this house.
Oh, don't say that. Paulina will always be welcomed in this house anytime she comes. And I pray she comes back, because if anything happens to her, you'll be at fault.
Oh, so it's going to be my fault, right? Did I send her out of the house? Did I?
I told you to stop looking for the money. Didn't I tell you that?
She's a thief, George. I know you don't want to accept it, but that girl is good for nothing. Only God knows how long she has been stealing from us.
You didn't take the money. Will you stop accusing her? You did not even give her a chance to redeem herself, and every time you remind her that you're not her mother.
How can she redeem herself when she took the money? I mean, if she did not take the money, how then did she afford the phone and the clothes? You saw the clothes by yourself, didn't you?
You heard what Beauty said. Her boyfriend gave her the gift.
You expect me to believe the lie she told you, that her boyfriend gave it to her?
Isn't she old enough to have a boyfriend? Or doesn't Beauty here have a lover of her own? They are not kids.
I'm not going to listen to you say all this. I know you always support Paulina no matter what she does, but not this time around.
I'm going to look for Paulina. I know she's not safe out there.
You don't need to do that, George. I know you won't listen to me, but I bet you that girl is with her lover right now, enjoying herself and not worrying on Daddy.
Hello, Tessa. How are you doing?
I've been fine, and you, Ben? It's been a while since you last visited us at home.
I know, and I'm sorry for not coming around. It's just that I've been really busy in the hospital. You know how it is being a doctor.
I know. Hope work hasn't been so stressful on you.
Work has been good. Is Rochas home, or did he step out?
He's inside the room working, but I'll get him for you.
Coco is purring.
Thank you for coming to pick me up, Dawn. I really appreciate.
You don't need to thank me and stop looking all sad. Cheer up, you are here with me, and I'm going to make sure that you never have any reason to be sad again.
Thank you, Dawn. I'm just glad I got out of the house before Mommy got back. I couldn't even take most of my stuffs.
Don't worry, I'll get you all the other stuffs you need. For now, just try to relax. But then what happened at home?
Beauty saw the phone you called for me and accused me of taking the money. I tried to explain myself to her, but she didn't listen.
Oh my, I'm so sorry about that. It seems like my gift to you only made matters worse for you. I'm really sorry.
You are not at fault here, Dawn. You got the gifts out of the kindness of your heart. All of this is just Beauty's fault. I still kind of feel she took the money.
Well, all of that is now in the past. You don't need to think or worry anymore on all those stuffs.
I know, Dawn, but I'm not totally happy about all of this. I miss my dad already. I know he's probably out there looking for me and wondering where I went to.
I know you were going to say that, but hey, you've got to start thinking about your happiness and your health. You are too young to be going through all of these stuffs. But what has your dad been saying about everything that has been happening to you?
He stands up for me, Dawn. He supports me.
I know, but did anything change despite all of that? Did your mom stop maltreating you? Think about that.
Are they back already? I'm coming. Oh my God. My eyes has to be kidding me. I've not seen clearly.
Aunt Tessa, I'm the one right in front of you. You're seeing me. I'm not a ghost.
Oh my, Chili. What an awful surprise. You didn't tell us you were coming home. Or should I say, you didn't tell me.
I didn't tell anyone. My dad doesn't know I'm coming over as well.
Look at the small baby, Chelly. Look at how you're so grown up now. Bigger and handsome. England looks so good on you.
Thank you, ma. I'm actually surprised to see you here.
I've been staying back with your dad to help him recover from the whole stuff that happened with your mom.
I see. That's cool. Thanks for always being there for him, Aunt Tess. But where is my dad?
He and Ben stepped out to the bar.
The bar? You mean Ben allowed Dad to go and have a drink?
There's nothing to worry about. Ben is with him. I'm sure he won't let him have too much bottles, so he's in safe hands.
Now I get why Dad refused to get a nurse to stay with him at home. You're the one who has been taking care of him. No wonder he tells me not to worry about him.
You shouldn't actually worry about him. He has a lot of people around him who cares a lot for him. I'm sure he would be happy to have you home.
He might not be surprised. You know how he can be with me. Plus, I'm sure he's still pissed at me for not coming back home since I left for England.
He isn't pissed anymore. Why don't you go and take a shower while I prepare you something to eat?
Thank you so much, Matthias.
You know, I'm still shocked that you left home. Like, when you called me to tell me, I told myself that you were joking.
I couldn't believe it myself, but I left. I mean, I had to leave.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm proud that you finally found the courage to leave. But how have you been, Paulina?
I'm okay, it's just that I miss home sometimes. I think about my family and I wonder if they are also thinking of me.
I don't think your mom or Beauty thinks of you, but maybe your dad.
Did he reach out to you yet?
No, why would you even think of doing that? He doesn't know me, or does he?
He knows you and he knows where you stay. I was hoping he would have come over to ask of me.
If he does, I will let you know, but I hope you're not planning on going back.
You don't expect me to stay here with Don forever, do you?
I don't, but hope he's treating you well. You know you can always come to my house.
Donald is cool with me. He has been so loving and kind towards me that I feel like I've been missing out on love.
Just be careful with him and don't get too carried away by the love.
Yes, ma. So what do I offer you?
First time in the history of Paulina. So you want to offer me something?
You are not serious, Dorcas. See, let me get you biscuits and a glass of juice.
I'm sorry I didn't show up, Dad. I'm really sorry.
I was so angry at you at the first for not being there, but I understand how you must have felt. It wasn't going to be easy to come home after all these years to your mom's burial.
I tried to come, Dad. I booked my flight ticket, but I just couldn't take the trip. I was filled with regrets. I wish I had come home earlier to see Mom.
I also wish I had let her go to England to see you, but I was angry that you left home for over 7 years without calling home.
I'm sorry I left for so long, Dad. I'm sorry.
It's all in the past now. I hold no grudge against you in my heart anymore. I forgive you.
Daddy, aren't you going to ask me why I didn't come home all this while?
I don't think I should ask, son. I believe you were doing something worthwhile at England, and that's why you couldn't come.
It wasn't worth the 70 years anymore, Dad.
Don't say that.
I wish I came to see Mom, but I won't make that mistake with you, Daddy. I will make sure to always come around and spend time with you.
Welcome back, darling. How was work today? And why do you look so tired?
Work went well, but damn, I am so tired right now.
Should I get you cold water to drink?
Thank you so much. I need that cold water. I worked a lot today.
Paulina! Paulina! Oh my God, I've forgotten.
I won't say anything. You know what? I'm going to get the water by myself.
I'll get it for you, babe. But why were you walking around under this hot weather?
I was looking for Paulina. I mean, I can't just sit down and do nothing about her whereabouts. I asked a lot of people about her, showed them her picture, but no one knows anything about her.
Only God knows where she went to hide herself now. Let me get you water.
I know she's somewhere, probably all alone and scared of coming back home because of you. Because she knows you will only trouble her more when she's home.
You were trying to bring up an argument this afternoon, right? Is that it? Can't you just stop blaming me for whatever decision Paulina has decided to make?
If your daughter left the house for weeks without returning, won't you be worried and make an effort to find her?
My daughter won't think of running out of the house because she's not a thief.
So Paulina isn't your daughter anymore. Have you forgotten we took her in, signed papers to make her our own child?
She's not my daughter. I know how many children I gave birth to, and that's Beauty, not Paulina.
Oh, humans. Just look at how ungrateful you are. I remembered how happy you were when we fought Paulina back then. The smile and joy in your face. Remember all the promises you made to take good care of her.
I can see what you are trying to do, but for peace to reign today, I will ignore you. Let me get you water to drink.
You know, the last time I went to an eatery was when we had a family time, and it was actually that one time we were all happy together, including my mom.
We are going to have a lot of times together in the eatery, and don't worry, there will be happy times, I can promise you this.
I know, Don. Thank you.
I want you to stop thinking so much of home. Try to put your mind here with me. And you know what? I'm going to keep trying my best to make you forget about home totally.
Okay, Don. I've heard you, but believe me when I say my mind is with you.
I've been thinking for quite some time now, and I think you need to start doing something so that you can also make money of your own.
I've also been thinking of it, cause I need to save money for my school and other stuffs I need, so I won't be disturbing you all the time.
I didn't say you are disturbing me with your request, or have I ever complained to you?
No, Don, you haven't, but it's only right that I have something doing as well.
You need your own income. Not like I can't take care of you, but I feel you'll be more comfortable if you have something to do and you won't be home alone all day.
I know you can take care of me, but I also want to help out too.
I'm not saying you should work to help me out. I'm saying I want you to make your own money so you can save money and have your own money.
Okay, Don, I've heard you. Do you know of any openings where I can work?
I've spoken to some of my friends already and they say they'll get back to me soon. So let's say in a few days' time, you start working.
Oh my, thank you, Don. Thanks a lot. I'm happy to hear this.
You're always welcome, and I hope you know that I have your best interest in my heart.
I know, Don, and I love you so much for that.
I also love you so much.
I told you not to do anything in the kitchen, Chelly. Boy, you don't listen, do you?
What's the fun if you do all the cooking alone and Tess? You know you should allow me cook one of these days before I go back to England.
Please, what do you even want to cook for us to eat? Cabbages? Vegetarian foods?
I'm going to make a local African dish. Or you think I've forgotten how to make my own Nigerian foods?
You that can't cut onions for me. Are you not the one that wants to turn swallow?
You keep doubting me, Aunt Tessa. Why don't you put me to the test?
So you cook poison or even cut your hands with a knife? Which one?
Come on, I'm not a baby that I'll injure myself because I'm cooking one simple food.
See your mouth like simple food. Tell me, do you even cook over there at all?
No, I don't cook. Most times I eat out or visit some of my female friends when they make some yummy delicacies.
Female friends, like your lovers?
I don't have a lover yet, and please don't mention this to my dad.
Yeah, joking, I know. Cause I remember when your mom was alive, she mentioned that you had someone serious in your life.
We ended things between us. Plus, it wasn't like we were really serious because I never had time for myself, not to talk of having her time.
I'm sorry to hear that. Must have been so tough on you.
It was nothing really. I'm a workaholic, so I got over it really quick.
What has been taking your time over there at England, Chelly?
I'm building an empire. It's actually a surprise. Like no one knows about this, not even dad. But I plan to tell him about it before I leave.
An empire? I don't understand.
Just like that, I've started my own company in England and it's taking my whole time because I'm engaging in so many research projects at the moment.
Wow, I'm so proud of you, Chelly. I never knew.
Don't mention this to my dad, please. I want to be the one to tell him myself.
I won't say a thing. Don't worry about that.
What have you two been talking about? I've been hearing your laughter and little chats from the living room.
Daddy, are you here to also help us with the cooking? Or are you no longer mom's handyman in the kitchen?
I hope Charlie hasn't been disturbing you in the kitchen, Tess, because that's all he knows how to do.
Good evening, sir. I'm surprised to see you here. I hope all is well.
You are Dorcas, right? Paulina's friend.
Yes, sir, I am.
I'm not sure if you recognized me, but I'm her dad, and I know you're her friend, right?
Yes, sir, I am. I hope Paulina is fine.
I know you already know what happened, and I know you already know the reason why I'm here. It's about Paulina's whereabouts. I've looked for her around, but I've not been successful in finding her.
I'm so sorry to hear that, sir. I also haven't heard from her of a while.
Did she tell you not to disclose her location? I know you two have been talking.
I have not been in touch with her, sir.
Dorcas, I know you can help me reach out to Paulina, as I know you're her only friend. Please just take me to her.
Sir, I don't know nothing about her whereabouts. I'm sorry.
Dorcas, I believe you know where she is, but I won't force you to take me there. Just tell her to please come back home.
But sir, I don't know where she is.
You have known each other since childhood. I believe she tells you everything. Just do me this favor then. Ask her to meet with me at a place of her choice whenever she's ready, please.
All I'm wanting to look at. It's been there.
How is everything at home with you and Charlie?
It's cool and fine. You know, he and I seem to be getting closer since his arrival.
That's how it's supposed to be. I'm glad to hear this. Hope he's not going back soon.
He can't actually stay here for long. Do you know that he shared some interesting news with me that made me so proud of him?
I'm all ears, Richards. What did he say?
Have you heard of the Charlie house in England? Do you know that Charlie is the actual owner of that empire?
Are you serious or kidding me? You mean Charlie is the owner?
Yes, Ben, the latest technologies we've been seeing here are all part of my son's doing. Can you just imagine that?
I'm thrilled to hear this. Rochas, this must be why he hasn't come home.
I know, I'm just so proud of him. Like, I wish Eunice was here to hear this good news.
Now I see why the checkup I did for you came out with more positive news.
It's all because of my son, Ben.
What of Tessa? Is she still in the house or did she leave the house cause of Charlie?
She's very much around. Her and Charlie have been chatting up and spending way too much time together. But I'm not jealous, you know.
Just like he always does with Eunice.
Are you looking bigger in my eyes, or am I not seeing you clearly anymore?
You are not serious. But it's good to see you. I've missed you so much.
I miss you too. So how have you been? And Hope Don is treating you right?
I've been good and Don too is doing fine. How was your trip?
It was fine. I enjoyed myself really much. I know you won't want to hear the details, but Paulina, it was fun.
I'm glad you had fun and enjoyed yourself.
So what are your plans for school now?
I'm still going to take the nursing school examination. I just need to save money to apply, and Don suggested I start working, so I'll be able to save money towards school.
It sounds like a great idea. So you have your money, and I'm positive this time you will get into school.
Imagine if I just get the scholarship, Dorcas. Like full scholarship to study nursing.
I'll be overexcited for you. I'm sure you will get it though. My smart Paulina. Lest I forget, your dad came over to see me.
I knew he was going to come see you. What did he say?
You know what he said already, and to me, it sounded genuine, but he asked me to tell you to choose a location for you both to meet.
Do you think I should meet with him?
I think you should make the decision. Anyone you go with is fine with me.
Daddy, are you busy?
No, I'm not. How was school today, Beauty? I hope you are catching up with the whole lecture this time around.
Yes, Daddy. Daddy, I've been meaning to ask about Paulina. Do you have any news on her?
Nothing yet, Beauty. Like, I have no idea where she is.
I also looked around for her, Dad. I spoke to her best friend, but she told me she has no idea where Paulina is. I just hope nothing bad has happened to her.
I am glad you are concerned about your sister. Well, I'm positive that you would find her soon. You just have to keep up the positivity.
I feel all of this is my fault.
You can't blame yourself. I understand why you told us about the new phone. But next time, when something like this comes up, you can call me aside and tell me secretly without your mom knowing. You know your mom gets easily angry on things.
Okay, Daddy. I will do that next time.
Baby, Paulina, I'm back home. Baby, where's Paulina? Where did she go by this time? It's late already. Shouldn't she be back now?
Hey baby, good evening.
Where are you coming from? Just look at the time.
I know you'll be worried, but I'm sorry I and Dorcas were meeting.
But you didn't tell me nothing on you and Dorcas meeting this morning. And why didn't you call me to tell me you were stepping out?
I'm sorry, it slipped my mind to call you. Dorcas was the one who called me over to...
You should have called me. Do you know how worried I was? I thought that maybe you had gone back to your family.
Why would you think so?
I don't like it when you leave this house without informing me.
Donald, are you angry? I just apologized to you.
I know you are planning on leaving back to England, right?
I am, Dad. You know I can't stay here for too long, but right now I'm still here with you.
You know what I'm thinking? It's likely that I'll come to England shortly after you return.
That sounds like a great idea. I hope it's you and Aunt Tessa that's coming.
I am not quite sure on that.
Why not, Daddy? Are you going to leave her behind and come all alone?
She has other stuff she's doing here in Nigeria. I can't ask her to leave all of that and come with me.
I'm sure she would happily say yes to you if you asked her to come with you.
Okay.
I actually like her, Dad, and I'm glad she's the one with you.
Yeah, she's such a great woman, and you know she has always been here for me since your mom's demise. I don't know how I would have come out of my depressed state if not for Tessa's help.
I'm glad she was here for you, Dad. You know, if you ever decide to remarry, you'll have my full support.
What would you think of that, me remarrying?
There's nothing wrong, dear. I just mentioned it. You know you should consider it.
I'm not sure I have any thoughts towards getting married again. Your mom is my first and my love forever.
You can't be alone forever, Dad. You need someone by your side.
I've got you. Tessa and Ben around me. Who else do I need?
Gentle and wild like you and I. We've always trusted the music.
Don, you've barely said a word to me since you came inside the room. Are you still pissed off that I went to see Dorcas?
I'm not pissed off. I don't just like you going out and not telling me.
I have heard you and I promise that it won't happen again. I will always call.
Are you sure it's not one of these small boys?
Now I see why you are angry. You think I went to see a boy, right?
You can't blame me. Who knows, maybe that's why you and your mom used to have issues at home.
Excuse me? What did you just say, Don?
I'm just saying, Paulina, you know, most times when I see you outside the house, it's usually because you came home late. Who knows if you were probably going to see a male friend.
I'm going to act like I didn't hear that.
I don't mean anything I'm saying in the wrong way. I'm just feeling jealous, Paulina. I don't want to lose you because I love you so much and I'm scared of hurting myself.
What about me, Don? Do you think the statement you said to me was fair? Accusing me of something I didn't do.
I'm sorry, Paulina. I shouldn't have said that. Please, I'm sorry about my words to you.
I have heard you.
I'm sorry now, Paulina. Please smile for me. Please smile.
I'm smiling. Can't you see it?
I've got some good news for you. I'm sure that will make you smile. I've gotten you a job.
What? Are you serious, Don?
Yes, and the pay is good, babe.
This is good news. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Don.
Am I now forgiving for the statements I said to you? Or are you still angry with me?
I have forgiven you, but don't say such to me again. You should trust me at least.
Hello, daughter.
Daddy, what are you doing here? How did you know where to find me?
I'm a father who loves his daughter, and I told myself that I won't going to stop looking for you until I find you.
Daddy, you didn't have to look all around for me.
Why would you say that? Or is it because I'm not your biological father that you think I won't look for you?
No, Daddy, it's not that.
I may not be your real father, but you are still my little daughter, the one who I raised.
Yes, Daddy. I'm still your daughter and you're my father. You have always been my father.
Then why did you leave the house the way you did?
Daddy, I'm sorry I left the way I did, but I felt it was the right thing to do because there's no way I could explain myself to you.
Running away doesn't solve the problem, and I know you did not take the money.
I never took the money. I know nothing about the money, and the phone was a gift, the clothes as well, but there is no way for me to explain myself.
I believe you, Paulina, and we all know that you are not the thief.
Thank you, Daddy, for believing me. But who then took the money?
I don't know, but I've let go of the money. It doesn't matter anymore. I don't want you running anymore. Come back home.
I don't want to come back home, Dad. I will only return to face everything from Mom again. She hates me.
Your mom doesn't hate you. She loves you. Please come back home. We are your family.
Dad, I'm fine here. Please don't worry about me anymore.
You're working in a restaurant. Come on, Paulina. You're not fine here.
Dad, please don't worry about me.
I'm worried about you already. What of your exams? Aren't you going to write it anymore?
Daddy, I still plan to write it.
I really wish you didn't have to go, Chelly. Why can't you stay with us for a bit more?
I will be back soon, Aunt Tess. I promise you.
You heard me, Tess. He will come back soon.
Is that what you're saying? See how you're doing like you will miss him one bit. You know your dad misses you already. He just won't say it.
I know he misses me, but he knows I'll be back soon. I won't stay too long in England.
I really hope so. It was very good having you around. My handyman in the kitchen.
Your handyman that can't make a meal in your absence. But I'm sure he has learned a lot from you this time around.
I have learned a lot, Dad. And I remember my promise, Aunt Tess. Just get ready to be seeing a lot of pictures of my cooking.
Pictures of your cooking? Wait, does this mean you promised Tessa you'll be cooking in England? Seriously?
Yes, I did. And I'm going to keep my words. I know Dad doesn't expect me to.
I know that's why he's grilling from cheek to cheek.
I have to leave soon. I don't want to miss my flight. I will really miss you both.
We would miss you very much, Shelly.
Make sure you take good care of my dad for me, please.
Oh, don't worry about that, Charlie. I can take good care of myself without you guys. I'm not a baby, I hope you know.
And Tessa, please take good care of him. You know he's a big baby.
I'll take care of him. You don't need to worry. Just make sure you also take care of yourself over there.
I will. And thank you for everything, Ma.
Stop thanking me. You should be on your way already. See the time.
I know you two can stay here and end up talking for the whole day. See, I'll be in the car waiting for you.
You're just a jealous man, Rochas.
Oh, now I remember. Charlie, don't burn down your house in England.
I'm not you, Daddy. Let me tell you a quick story on how Dad almost burnt down the whole house.
You have to think about your school, Paulina.
I know, Dad, but that's why I'm working here, to be able to raise some money for myself.
I know you don't want to come home because of your mom, but I promise you that if you come home this time around, there'll be a difference.
Daddy, I'm the cause of all arguments and disagreements in the house. I'm the reason why you and Mom always argue, and I know if I come back it will be the same thing.
You're not the reason for our disagreements.
Dad, I'm no longer a child. I see it all, and now I understand why you both were always arguing when I was way younger. It was always because of me.
Paulina, you need to come back home. Don't worry about me and your mom arguments. We are grown-ups and we know how to handle ourselves. But you are a young girl out here all alone. It's very dangerous for you.
Dad, I have peace here. I'm happy.
You are staying with Dorcas, right?
Yes, Daddy. I'm staying with her and she's been the most welcoming to me.
There's no way you can stay with Dorcas forever. There's also no way you are going to be able to get the money for your upcoming exams here. You know the form is expensive.
I'll find a way around, Dad.
For the sake of your future, Paulina, come back home. I promise you this time, you will not stay at home but also go to the university.
I have to get back to work. The 30 minutes my boss gave me has elapsed already, and I don't want to be sacked.
You know what? I'm going to give you the money for the nursing form. Make sure you apply for it.
Oh my god, thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy.
This doesn't mean I support you staying outside, but I hope this makes you change your mind and come back home.
Hello, Tessa. How was your day at home?
Welcome, baby. I hope work wasn't stressful today.
Baby, I don't quite understand. Am I now being addressed as baby?
You are a bigger baby, Rochas. That's what Charlie says I should call you.
You both have been gossiping about me, right?
Not really, baby. I mean, what should we gossip about? This big baby.
I'm not quite comfortable with the term baby. Why don't you stick to Rochas, please?
Okay, baby. Anyways, I made you something really special. I think you'd like it.
You and your surprises. What is it this time around, Tess?
I made you plantain frittata. Shelly told me how much he loved to eat it, and he also taught me while he was with me on how to make it for you.
I'm actually short of words. Are you serious right now, Tess?
Let me go and set the table for you, but I think you need a bath first.
Tessa has a way of doing the things that mean a lot to me. I wish there was a kind of way I could pay her back for all this good stuff she's doing for me.
Baby, this meal is really yummy. How were you able to make it? Because I know I didn't drop any money for you as I was leaving.
They paid me my salary today, and you know I told you my dad came by my working place.
Yeah, he gave you some money, right?
Yes, he did. He gave it to me to go and register for my university entrance.
When is the deadline for the payment?
The fund sales is still open till next month.
This means there's still time for you to register for the entrance, right?
Yes, there is. I was really happy he gave me the money, you know.
Yeah, he seems like a nice man. I guess you were right. But then I guess he did it so as to be able to persuade you to come back home.
That's true, Don, but my mind isn't interested in going home for now. Like, I don't want that. I'm happy here with you.
I'm glad you are here with me as well, Paulina. But there's something I want to ask of you.
What's that, Don?
You know, since there's still time for you to pay for the entrance form, why don't you lend me the money? Like, lend me some of the money.
Don.
I know what I'm asking seems kind of somehow, but Paulina, I'm in a really tight spot right now. Why do you think I've not bought food stuff in the house? Think about that.
Like, how much do you need me to lend you?
How much is the whole money with you?
I don't feel too well. What's wrong with me?
Rochas, I'm home. I'm sorry I stayed too long than expected. I had to sort out some deliveries. But why are you in bed by this time?
I wanted to get some sleep, but right now I don't feel too well.
Where are your drugs? Did you remember to take them this morning? Did you?
I don't need to take them every morning, Tess.
I guess that means you didn't take them. That's why I insisted that you take them before I leave.
I took the drugs, Tessa.
You didn't take a particular drug. I know it's that green one, which you always complain of. But I'm going to get it now.
How did she know I didn't take the green drug? How?
Morning and you're still sleeping. Coco is purring on your back. The rise and fall of your breath.
I really don't want to give Don this money. Yet I feel I should give him the money. But why is it now that he paid me my salary that he's in need of money? It's not like I have an issue giving him my salary. But why is he asking for the whole money, including the one that he gave me? Am I supposed to give him this money? Or should I just go ahead and register for the exam now that I have the money? Who told me to even mention it in the first place?
Babe, I'm about to look for work. What about the money I asked for? You've not said anything about it yet, babe.
I'll send the money to you, Don. You get the alert on your way out.
Oh, thanks so much, darling. I love you so much and I appreciate this. I promise you that I'll give you back to the money as soon as possible.
Okay, Don. I hope you remember that it's for my exams registration.
I know you don't have to worry. I'll pay you back with even a 50% interest, so don't worry. I'll be on my way now.
Love you, babe. I think I'll give Don the money. He actually deserves it. And since he promised to give me back before the registration closes, I'm cool with it.
Who would have thought that there will be a time when I'll be living with Rochas, cooking his food and doing all his wifey duties? I'm not glad Eunice died, but I'm actually happy being here with Rochas. He's actually a rare gem. Eunice, you were right all along, but I don't know how he feels about me. Does he love me? Or is he just showing me all this caring attitude because I'm here with him? Does he love me like I love him?
Tessa.
Rochas!
Are you okay, Tessa? Seems you're having a deep thought. Hope all is well with you.
I'm good, I'm fine. I was trying to clear my head off something. I must have gotten lost thinking about all of it, but I'm fine, don't worry.
I know you say I don't need to worry, but I'm always here for you if you care to share your thoughts.
I know, Rochas, but don't worry on this, really.
I've been thinking of a way to thank you for everything, Tessa. Most especially for how you've been by my side as my nurse these past days.
You don't need to thank me, Rochas. I'm glad I can always be there for you when you need someone around.
You are like my guardian angel, the one whom you need sent to watch over me.
You're my guardian angel, Rochas.
What have I guided you to, Tess? Like what? Nothing.
That's what you think, but you've actually guided me to a lot of stuff you don't know.
I don't want to argue with you, ma'am. But what do you say you dress up in one of those beautiful gowns so I can take you on a date?
A date?
Yes, Tess. That's only if you are fine with it. I don't want to take you out against your wish.
I'd love to go out on a date with you, Rochas.
Let me allow you round up your cooking. I'll be waiting in the living room.
A date? It's taking me out on a date. My God. This is actually new. Does this mean that he's probably feeling the same way like me?
Baby, I love you, love you. Everyone knows I do.
Babe, what are we doing here?
What do you think, babe? But do you like it here, or should we go somewhere else?
This place is beautiful, but I still don't get what we're doing here.
I'm glad you love it here. I brought you here to enjoy yourself and have fun. You know it's been a long time since I last took you out.
Yes, that's true. But I know it's cause things have been quite hard, that's why.
Yeah, things have been quite tough, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't go out to celebrate.
But how did you get the money? Cause I mean the prices of the food items here are very high. How do we pay for this?
Stop worrying too much on all of that. Just sit still and enjoy your time here.
Okay, done.
There's this special food they make here. I'm sure you will love it. Let me go and place the order. I'll be back.
How did Don get this money? Wasn't it just few days ago I borrowed him my money? Or is it my money he's been spending to buy all the new clothes he got for me and now here, this eatery?
I hope you like it here, or should we go somewhere else?
This place is lovely, Rochas. Don't tell me this is the same place you used to bring Eunice.
Let's not talk about Eunice, please. Today is about me and you. Let's not ruin the moment.
I'm sorry to have mentioned her name. I just wanted to know.
This isn't the same place I used to bring Eunice. This is a new spot for us. You know, places always bring forth memories.
Places always bring forth memories. I'll keep that in mind.
Tessa, I've been thinking on what I can get for you to show you how much I appreciate all that you've been doing for me.
Rochas.
Just mention anything, Tessa. Please mention anything you want, and I will try my possible best to make sure that I do it for you.
I've told you to stop doing this, Rochas. I don't like this. Please stop asking me over and over again.
I'm sorry if I'm making you feel somehow. I just wanted to let you know that I really appreciate all that you've done for me.
Rochas, I don't need anything. All I did for you, I did from my heart.
It's actually rare to find someone like you, Tess. But if you do change your mind and want something, anything, just let me know, guardian angel.
Rochas, there is something I actually want to tell you. I've been keeping it inside of me all this while, but I don't think I can anymore.
What's that, Tess? You know you can tell me anything, right?
I love you, Rochas.
Excuse me, I don't get you.
I love you. I can't keep it to myself anymore. I've tried, but I can't. I'm in love with you, and I can't get it off my mind. Rochas, I love you. What's wrong, Rochas? Did I say anything wrong during our date?
You didn't say nothing wrong. I was just surprised, you know. I didn't expect it.
Why are you surprised that I love you? I mean, it's not unexpected.
I wasn't expecting it, you know.
We have been together for almost a year now, Rochas. I mean, we spend all our time together. We do everything together.
I know, Tessa, but I thought we were just cool, like friends.
We shared a kiss, Rochas. We even made love to each other, and...
You don't have to list it all. I know what we did to each other. It's all clear in my mind.
I'm not telling you to love me now. I mean, we can take this all slowly.
I don't really know, Tessa. I mean, you are Eunice's best friend. You both grew up together.
Oh God.
I don't know what I'm really saying, but I've not gotten over Eunice yet.
I know, and I'm not in a haze. I only told you I love you because I wanted you to know how I feel about you. That's just it.
I appreciate the love you have towards me, but right now, I don't know what to say.
I know, Rochas, and I understand you totally. Can we just try not to make this an issue?
There is no issue here, Tess. I will go ahead to have a shower.
Do you want me to come and wash your back for you?
No, I will do it by myself, thank you.
What is wrong with him? I thought he would be glad that I love him. I wasn't expecting this type of reaction.
So how was this meeting going with your dad? What did he say?
Exactly what I guessed. He wants me back home, but I mean, why would I go I don't want to go to a place where I don't feel loved.
Did you tell him this?
Not exactly this way, but I made him know that I was grown enough to make my own decisions, and at this point I was doing what I consider best for me.
That's more like it, girl. You know, for a moment, I thought that you were going to go home because you really love daddy.
Daddy isn't the issue, but you see his woman, my mom, she's the issue here.
That's how it is in most families. The women are usually the issues. That, by the way, what else did daddy say to you?
He told me to make sure to apply for the school, but I'm not sure I'll be able to do that. Cause what if I don't get the scholarship?
Why won't you get the scholarship? Don't tell me you are doubting yourself now.
I'm just thinking on it all. Although dad said he will pay my school fees if I don't get the scholarship. But what happens when he puts a condition to paying my school fees? What am I going to do?
First, take the exam. Hope you have paid for the form already.
I haven't, Dorcas. Dad even gave me some money, but Donald collected the money.
What? How did you mean Donald collected the money your dad gave you?
He told me he needed money for something important, but he promised to give me back soon. Plus, there's still time to register.
You shouldn't have given him the money. I mean, want you to use it for your school.
I know, and Donald also knows this, but he was in a really hard place. I know he would give me the money, and he promised to also help me add up some money for my school.
Still, I don't support you giving him the money for your school.
Should I go and talk to Rochas? I mean, he hasn't come out of his room since last night. Should I knock on his door? Or should I just let him be to himself?
Hello, good morning, Tessa.
Hi, I was about to come check up on you in your room. I hope you were able to sleep well.
I slept well, and you? Were you able to get any sleep?
I was. I came to knock on the door last night, but you didn't open it.
I was asleep already. I didn't hear you knock.
You didn't come to sleep in our room. Why is that? Is this about last night's conversation?
I really don't want to talk about what happened last night.
Why is that, Rochard? What's wrong?
I'm just not comfortable about everything. I haven't thought about it all.
I told you that you didn't have to rush about it. You can take your time to think it through.
I don't know if I really want to think about anything. I am just too exhausted right now, and I don't want to start my morning like this.
Seems like you don't want me around you, right?
I didn't say anything like that, and neither did I force you to be here against your will.
Did you just say that to me?
Tessa, I am stressed out right now. I don't want to say anything to offend you in any way. Please, let's just not talk about it now. I'm tired.
Fine, I understand you. Should I make you some breakfast?
You don't need to do any of that. I'm not hungry, but I'll eat on my way out if I'm hungry, so don't worry.
You're going out?
I'm going to work. An urgent stuff came up in the office.
Rochas, your drugs!
Where did she go at this time? Shouldn't she be home already? And why isn't she even picking up her calls? Where are you coming from, Paulina? Can you just look at the time?
Baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I came home late. I went to see Dorcas and I spent most of my time there.
Today is your day off. You were supposed to be at home full time and not go anywhere.
I know, but Dorcas...
I know you say you were probably missing her and decided to go and check on her.
That's the truth, babe, but I've not been seeing each other for long.
You're lying to me, Paulina. Are you sure you went to Dorcas' house or did you go to see someone else?
Who do you think I went to see? A guy?
Maybe a man. Cause look at the time. It's actually very late.
I got carried away talking to Dorcas. We both lost track of time. You know how we can be, and you know it's been long I saw her last.
I don't like it when you go out and come home late. You know I don't even like it when you spend so much time with that Dorcas. I'm not saying I don't like her.
We are not going to talk on Dorcas, don't. She's my friend.
I know, and I'm not saying I don't like her. I just don't find it comfortable that you are going out with her or going to spend most of your time with her.
Have you eaten already, or should I make you dinner?
You are changing the topic, right? Well, I also have something I want us to talk about. Come and sit, let's talk.
Your blood pressure is high, Rochas. What's wrong with you?
Nothing is wrong with me, Ben. I'm okay.
I don't think so, man. What's wrong with you? Have you started thinking again?
I'm not thinking on anything, but there is something that has been on my mind, and it is kind of bothering me.
Do you care to share with me? I would love to hear you.
It's Tessa.
Tessa? What about her?
Ben, she told me some disturbing stuff last night during our date, and it's something that got us in a kind of little off mood.
You guys are having a love fight. Is that it?
A love fight? Not that, Ben. See, we went on a date, and we're having a good time together, and all of a sudden, she said she wanted to tell me something, and she said she loves me. Can you imagine? She loves me.
That wasn't unexpected. So what happened next?
That's what happened, Ben. I mean, how would she tell me that she loves me?
Is that the issue here, man? Her loving you. Don't tell me this is why your blood pressure is high.
I didn't expect her to fall in love with me. Ben, you know I can't love her.
Did you tell her this?
I didn't tell her anything. How can she love me, Ben? Gosh.
How can't she love you? What's the issue here? I don't understand your point here.
Eunice, I can't love Tessa or any other woman.
Eunice is gone. Why can't you accept that and move on with Tessa? I mean, Tessa has always been there for you, and she's a good woman. You're lucky she loves you. I hope you know.
I don't want any of this, Ben. I don't love her, and I don't want to ruin this friendship.
Friendship? Is that what all of this is to you? Damn!
We are friends, and I thought we even had an understanding of each other.
You know what? Why don't you let her know that it's friendship you want from her, so you don't hurt her feelings? I mean, the sooner the better.
I don't want to hurt her, Ben. She has been a great friend to me.
You're going to hurt her by being quiet and acting strange towards her. Better to come out clean and let her know, so you don't lead her on.
I'll go home right away and talk to her.
Sky, gentle and wild like you and